optimization and gig economy is how to signal the quality of the skills.
Sorry, before you sit down, could you just say where people can find, download those two reports you just mentioned?
You can just Google World Development Reports, World Bank, and then you have the whole list. You can Google World Development Report 2019, and you can also Google World Development Report 2016.
And I do know that, thank you very much. I do know that Professor Demo was at the meeting in London about 3 weeks ago, and the World Bank has committed $22 million towards innovations in Africa that actually address issues of poverty alleviation. So keep that something within the back of your minds. Those of you who are working on issues around poverty alleviation using technology and fourth industrial IR skills. So I need to go to the sorry, yes, okay, sorry.
If I can just
yes,
add,
sure.
Yes. Since you're advertising for the World Bank, I just want to add, we work on this in several dimensions, right? We have, of course, on the whole skills development chain, we have projects in general education. We have meaning in secondary and in primary education. So this is about developing the general cognitive and socio-emotional skills. We have projects in higher, we have a new project in higher education. To be honest, I don't know much about this project, but this is a new project. We have a project on centers of excellence in vocational education. And yes, there is the Kenya Industrial, I don't know fully what it stands for, but that one is a new project that is very focused on technology with the State Department for Industry. My project is the Kenya Youth Employment and Opportunities Project, and under that project, we're going to have a business plan competition that is called Embedena Biz. It's going to be launched on July 10th, and call for applications opens next week. And of course, it will be grants of 900,000 and 3.6 million Kenyan shillings. And of course, we expect a lot on technology, ICT, etc. So we encourage you to do that.
So just for the record, I am not. Yes, but then I need to be honest. Well, in one of my lives before, I did do some work with World Bank. I just think that it's important that when in this room, there's so many resources that are available that we don't ever seem to recognize, and that's why I just keep making sure that I can call them out, so that there's more core work and collaboration between the people who are in this room. So if there's anybody else still in this room who is doing something around the fourth industrial revolution skills or opportunities there, I will give you an opportunity to be able to either mention a website or mention a resource that people may have access to. There's a lady that's put up her hand, but just before I go to her, there's a gentleman with the red tie. He's giving me daggers, and I may not make it to my next appointment. So he's going to be, actually no, I'm not really the last person to speak because unfortunately we do need to close. I'll only allow for anybody who has a resource that can help us move forward to actually just publicly say what it is so that everybody else in the room can also benefit from it. I'll start with the lady here.
Hi everyone, I'm Lynette, also working at the World Bank. So mine is just a quick resource to mention. We recently launched EASTRIP, which is the East Africa Skills Transformation and Regional Integration Project. EASTRIP. So for me it's to mention that that's a great resource because we are trying to increase access to technical skills development in Kenya, Tanzania, and Ethiopia. So I think the conversation that has been ongoing is also necessary for me to mention that we have been able to talk to the ministries of education in different countries to advocate for tracer studies, which now will be able to do a needs assessment, the labor survey market, being able to know what are these emerging occupations that we are talking about, what does the labor market require right now, and what kind of skills then can the young people go into TVET institutions so they can learn these skills that are emerging and the emerging trends that we are here sharing. So I think with EASTRIP we can also be change agents in the sense that we can advocate for young people now really going to TTIs and just being able to get those skills that we're talking about here. So because of time, I think you can go online and search about EASTRIP.
Okay, so what exactly should we search for? So everybody can just say EASTRIP. Please spell it out.
EASTRIP, East Africa Skills Transformation and Regional
Integration. Okay, so you got that? Okay, fine. So so there's the two gentlemen. I'm hoping these are resources you want to talk about. Okay, yes, the gentleman. please stand up, yes.
Thank you. Good afternoon. As mentioned earlier by Dr. Ketal, my name is James Maru from the Ministry of Labor, and we're developing a resource, the Kenya Labor Market Information System. It's a platform that we would like to use to share information pertaining to labor dynamics in the country. It's government-driven, with little resources, but we encourage that people visit, give us feedback on what needs to be done and how to improve on it.
Where should they visit?
Kenya Labor Market. Let me just get the
Google Kenya Labor Market.
Labormarket.co.ke.
KLMIS.co.ke and .go.ke. Just check and then you'll come back to us on that. Anybody else with another resource? Okay, so there's two more people. Yes, we'll start with the lady there first.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity. It's been an interesting conversation around the room. So I'm working with LIWA, which is Linking Industry and Academia, and I've had people saying there's no linkage between industry and academia. And that's the space we're actually working on. We've developed a system, which is an automated system, will be available online, where we can collect data from students on the skills they have and link them to the industry based on their skill levels, so that there's a kind of an unbiased way to link students to opportunities. And we're also collecting data from the industry, because we realize that's the gap that we currently have. And unfortunately, in most of these forums that I've attended, we've not had industry participation. For instance, how many people here are from industry? And yet we're talking about industries and how they can be looked into this discussion and create opportunities. So we're trying to get them to come on board, talk with the universities, talk with the government, create opportunities, because there's all these problems with industry like secrecy, and they don't want to share the infrastructure because